Challenge, Tony?
Try.
Try, okay.
Feedback.
Feedback?
I said friendly.
Friendly, okay.
Perspective.
Perspective, okay. Anything else that you'd add to this list? What hasn't been said yet?
Teach.
Teach,
This is someone's experience.
okay. Okay. What else? What is a coach trying to do? What does a coach help a person do that they may not be able to do on their own, or even or better than they would on their own?
Buy into what they're saying.
Okay.
Game plan? I mean, that's really what, at the end of the day, they bring the team together and create a game plan. Not only as a team, but each individual by assigning a position and
Or see weakness.
Okay. Let me ask you a question in terms of the origin of the word coach. In the English language, we have stagecoach, we fly coach on an airplane, right? You have that word coach, and then we have the coach in the context that we're talking about. What do they have in common? Why is it the same word? So what links those two types of coaching?
assist.
Say it again?
Assist. Help.
To assist or help? What else?
Get to a destination, a journey.
Okay, journey and destination. What else? What else do they have in common? What is a coach doing with a person as they coach them? Leading them, right? They're helping them to get from point A to point B better or faster or more efficiently and effectively than they would on their own. That's why people are going to ask, why does a Michael Jordan need a coach? Why does a Tiger Woods need a coach? We're going to talk about these things shortly. So the origin of the word coach, I happened to look it up, and I found out the English word coach is derived from this French word, which comes from this German word, which comes from this Hungarian word. You didn't know you'd be learning all these different, Angela was talking about languages yesterday, here you're learning all these different languages. So this Hungarian word for coaching derived from the Hungarian city of Koch, and there it is on your map, which is where the first horse-drawn carriages were invented in the 1400s. So the word coach spread, special effects. So the word coach, so a stagecoach was invented in Hungary, and the word for coach spread throughout all of Europe, and then became a metaphor for what we do. So it was interesting as I looked this up, and I found out that it was first used in England when people, a tutor would help to coach a student through the exam process in college, or a coach that was first applied to boat racing. And that was the first usage in terms of athletics, and then now we use it in all sports. So from now on, when you think about coach, think of yourself as the driver of this vehicle that's going to help your person get from point A to point B more effectively than they would on their own. So I love that, because it's a great visual metaphor that's we're going to go through and carry through as we go along. So this is another great model. To get from point A to point B, it's a model called GROW. Okay? So the idea is to get from point A to point B quicker and better than they would on their own by going through these four different concepts. So starting with thinking about GROW, what's the desired outcome? What's getting from point A to point B? What's the point B? What's the goal? What's the current reality? What's the current situation? That's our point A. What are the options? What are some ways that we get from A to B? There's not just one right way or one best way. There's a variety of different ways depending on the situation and the person. And then will. What will you do? What actions need to be taken to fulfill this goal? So I love this model because it's so simple. What are we trying to do as a coach? We're trying to help the person grow. We're trying to get them from point A to point B, from their reality to their goal, looking at the various options, and deciding what will we do. So that in a nutshell, we could spend 3 days or 5 days on coaching. This in a nutshell, and this is a great resource, this book, Coaching for Performance, which is where the GROW model comes from. So we're going to talk about the benefits and barriers to coaching, and then we're going to give you some more tools to add to your coaching toolkit.